No way. That just happened.
Wait, did you actually get a hammer kill?
Yes.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to IGN On the Six, IGN's premier Rainbow Six Siege show, where we bring you exclusive first looks and early access to everything Rainbow Six Siege. Today is all about the return of the Road to SI limited in-game event, available Thursday to Monday every weekend until the Six Invitational. And to highlight the stadium event, we're bringing popular Rainbow Six Siege players KiXSTAR and Get Flanked to jump into the Road to SI and give us their first impressions on how to best play the new playlist.
All right, I'm yeeting into sight with the fuser. Good luck, guys.
Are you Amaru? Uh-oh.
That was a Capcom trap. I'm dead.
That didn't work.
But first, we spoke to Alex Lima from the narrative team to give us all the exclusive details on the Road to SI and how Rainbow Six Siege's lore is being expanded through this limited in-game event. All right, let's go.
This idea of Harry's program, that sort of narrative kind of continuing in this year, specifically around the SI time of year, is something that we really want to push forward with and really kind of make a bit more clear to the audience. It's not too clear to everyone yet how we kind of merge a classic understanding of Rainbow Six Siege, you know, that white mask counterterrorism thing, with this new competition-based semi-sports fantasy war games simulation type thing. So we've been taking small stabs at that over the years and trying to get us to Greece, get us in a stadium, have a new narrator, which is Harry, to kind of start structuring things almost like a kind of competition. Another thing that we're also always trying to clear up is kind of Harry's involvement with the program and what he does and how he facilitates this big kind of competition. In the season 3 anime, what we saw is Zero being brought into the fray, and everyone knows who Zero is. It's Sam Fisher. That's kind of the reason that we brought him in as kind of a mentor or a trainer, someone who's going to kick everyone into shape and get everyone combat ready. What you're going to see at the next SI is a little bit more information about Sam and Harry working together to add more structure to the competition, make it a bit more tactical, make it a bit more true to their military kind of training and experience that they get in their own CTUs or their own organizations. So how Harry and Sam are bringing a little bit more structure into this year's SI is we didn't really talk about in the Tournament of Champions, you know, how teams were formed or how they were made up. All you got a sense of is that final match of 5v5. What we're going for this year, and we're doing it through multiple kind of narrative assets, is to suggest that, you know, these are teams of 10 that are being kind of formed by the captains. 5 attackers, 5 defenders. That adds a bit more structure to the thing. It gives the community kind of even bracket to kind of take a look at, so that we can actually really get the community behind it and start saying a little early on, oh boy, I hope Mira takes it. I hope Capitao takes it. I hope Vigil takes it. We treat those as like statistics or standings for any other sport. Over time, the goal is to kind of keep working on it and keep kind of building this event as something super unique to Siege and the type of competition that the operators are engaged in, because it's like nothing we've ever seen. Where we kind of derive the information from and our source material that we always go back to is the character bios. We have operators that are traditional CTU, there's adventurers, there's astronauts. I mean, in year 6, I can't really tell you, but there's a lot of different unique kind of archetypes on their way. So we take a look at all of those personalities and we let the narrative evolve organically from that. Like, what would it look like to put that character and that character in the same kind of animation? So if you look at something like the season 4 animated short with Aruni, it made complete sense that we would take Thermite and bring him in and use that a kind of narrative beat. You know, Thermite has those gnarly scars on his hand, and he shares something with Aruni as well in terms of battle damage. So it was like, yes, this is a no-brainer. We have to do this. Everyone loves Thermite. Let's have that be a piece of the story.
We need to get
SI is this great pulse point throughout the year where the community and the developers can kind of get together and talk about Siege and celebrate Siege, but it's one time a year. We have 3 other seasons leading up to SI that we can get at a story. The idea is to keep SI encapsulated as this big kind of competition thing that everyone loves, but we need stuff for characters to get up to throughout the year. What we're starting to do on the narrative side is figure out how we can keep a narrative going, not only through SI, but throughout 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, which is something I think we've already started with for the next CGI. That's the kind of long-term goal with the narrative. What I'm excited for SI is to introduce the CGI not as just an arbitrary kind of flash in the pan idea about what's happening in the world of the operators. It's going to really be a turning point for our operators, for the narrative, for everyone's kind of interpretation of Harry, their interpretation of Sam, and for some of the other characters. We're kind of motivated and driven and guided by, I think, the support and the feedback, everything from fan art to like fan-made videos and cosplay and everything. It really does kind of motivate us and really does guide us in what we should be doing for the narrative. We really have to make sure that we do right by the community, by their perception of the operators. There's a lot of stuff to really kind of maintain and be respectful of. So we want to reward players because of all the energy that they have showed over the years. We worked really hard on it. Everyone coming together to make sure that it worked artistically, narratively. We have a really kind of cohesive package and a really good kind of first outing in a new, let's say, renaissance for the Siege narrative. And I hope everyone enjoys it.
It's now time to jump into the new stadium event with KiXSTAR and Get Flanked to walk us through their first impressions and anything else we may learn at their high level. Let's take a look.
Hello everyone, my name is KiXSTAR. I am a commentator for R6 Esports, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the new upcoming Six Invitational 2021 special event. I'm pretty excited. I hope you are too.
What's up, everybody? I'm Get Flanked. You might recognize me from my Siege videos on YouTube or maybe a stream on Twitch. I'm going to check out the stadium map right now. We're going to get in and play it, and I can't wait.
So we're loading into the map now. It's Stadium. It's the 2021 version, brand new.
One of my favorite aspects of the stadium map, both years they've done it, is that like it's a limited time event, so you don't have a lot of time to learn the map. So the fact that they incorporate like parts of maps that you already know means you can just jump right in and have fun immediately. Like that's what I like the best about like how they do this modular map design.
Absolutely agree. Another really cool thing is that it's modular in that it's border and coastline, right? But it's also modular in that in this particular map, they've color-coded every quadrant of the map. So we've got, what is it, red, green, blue, and yellow, I think is the colors. That's a really cool design feature too. What we wanted to show off was our champions board that they put in at, underneath the map, which for those of you who do not know, shows all of the Six Invitational world champions. So that's the summary of the Six Invitational for all years in Siege.
I tell you what, we're gonna do what I call the gold mirrors. Okay, Kix is gonna hate me for this. We're gonna do a double mirror on the main wall, Kix. What do you think?
No way. You do a double mirror? I mean, go for it. Let's see what happens.
Here, put one mirror right here, and then the other one on the wall right beside it.
All right, get ready, guys. Action phase started. So. I got Sledge. Remember, guys, if you hear metal, the hallways are all constructed out of metal, so that's where they are.
Need to get my armor since somebody put me to 20 health. Oh, yep, they're coming down main hall. Main hall, it would be 90 right now. 90.
What do we call that? Green hall?
Let's go.
Play it, guys. I really like the way that they made all the hallways metal, and I think it adds a distinction between the two sound profiles, because as everyone knows, metal is one of the loudest places you could step on in this game. So if you're traversing metal in Siege, it's pretty obvious. I really like that. I think that's a cool design feature, and it allows sound to play a larger part in the actual gameplay.
Do you think that would favor attackers or defenders more, or do you think it evens out? As a roamer, if you're flanking and you're coming down a hallway, like you're gonna be a little bit louder than normal.
Exactly, yeah. I think it evens out, because if you're trying to flank as a defender, then you're going to be more obvious, whereas if you're trying to push down a hall as an attacker, same thing.
Okay, they're on that side. Okay. I got him. I see you, Jackal.
IQ's above us. Do we have any drops in this site? We do. We have one over here.
I think we're downstairs, aren't we?
Yeah, there's one above us.
Hello, Sophia.
The hallway on one. Yeah, 5 ping. Nice. That's the bomb down. But
Go. Go.
oh, they brought the lion. This is the perfect counter-off on Coastline for a defense that is roaming extensively is lion. Because on Coastline, it's already such a shallow map. So you throw in a lion, and it becomes really hard to keep yourself alive on a roam.
My. Somebody's out there getting burnt too. Oh, I got him with the fire! Yes!
That's one Tuka. Got him.
Let's go!
If you watch back through my gameplay in that round, you'll notice that it was really easy for me to determine where each player was. The Ashe was obviously not in the hallway because I could hear her footsteps in the actual room, whereas that first kill I could hear clearly in the main hallway because of the metal.
Because the hallways are metal, you're not going to have the sound propagation issues because of the destruction in that area, at least in the floors.
That's true, yeah, because you're not going to destroy them, and it's not going to create these confusing, like, oh, it's coming through that bullet hole over there. That's why you're hearing that. That won't happen.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, good point, Flanked.
All right, I'm yeeting into sight with diffuser, so
Oh, okay.
good luck, guys.
All right. Are you Amaru? Uh-oh.
That was a Capcom trap. I'm dead.
That didn't work.
All right, diffuser's in sight. You know exactly where it is. Easy day. Aruni and Rook were there. Capkin's near 4 ping. Good stuff. All right, Aruni on 4 ping. Aruni on 4 ping. Still on 4 ping. Still on 4 ping.
Okay. So you having
Rooney.
stuns.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Kicks.
Hey guys.
See, I was just baiting them for you guys. I put that diffuser in sight. They all huddle around it, and you guys clean it up.
Thanks, Flank. For those of you watching right now, one of the things that you can do if you do happen to get into Rainbow Six Siege that we just did, Flank did it, I did it, get on cams after you die, make a call, help out your teammate.
Oh, look at this.
Ooh. We did it! We are the
feel like I
champions.
accomplished something. Look, they have medals and stuff.
Yay.
That's awesome.
Thank you very much to Alex Lima, KiXSTAR, and Get Flanked for joining us today and giving us everything we need to know about the Road to SI event. Don't forget the event is live now, and you'll be able to play it every Thursday through Monday until the Six Invitational. Stay tuned to future IGN on the Six episodes where you can get the latest updates on everything new to Rainbow Six Siege. Find out everything you need to know about the game's operators, weapons, maps, and game modes on our wikis guide at ign.com/wikis. I'm Cindy Goodman, and thanks for watching IGN on the Six.